variety than you can imagine. Relax Radio.
The Chat Trap.
A very good day to you, and welcome back to the show. This is, of course, the Chat Trap on Relax Radio. We have been talking about some amazing things so far, and we're drawing closer towards the end of the show. And I just want to give you an update of everything we've been talking about. We've told you how, we've spoken about a little things that are super interesting. We've told you how you can become the best version of yourself, and I told you the most important thing is that you become yourself and that you just love yourself the way you are. I want you to remember, and I want you to realize that you have absolutely nothing to prove in this world. Okay, when you were born, when you came into this world, you were born enough. So you don't have to get a title, you don't have to get an ideal weight, or you don't have to look a certain way just to be enough. Okay, so one thing that I do want to remind you is that you have absolutely nothing to prove, and if you want to become the best version of yourself, that's something that you are going to have to comprehend. That is something that you are going to have to realize. Okay, I also told you how you can't control everything, you can't control the situation around you, and I want to remind you also to not take yourself too seriously. Okay, listen, there's going to be a lot of things that's happening around you, and you need to be able to celebrate every single moment. You need to be able to laugh a little more. You need to be able to take it as it comes, and I think that is so important when you live in today's day and world. I want you to remember that you're doing absolutely amazing. It's okay if you barely can pay your rent. You are going to try harder next month, and that's literally all that counts. So tell yourself quite often, if you want to become the best version of yourself, you need to tell yourself that you're doing great. Okay, you need to tell yourself that your life has already begun and that you're doing better than you think. These are little things that you need to remind yourself. You need to tell yourself that failure definitely is not final. Okay, one of my favorite quotes, I would say it's a proverb, is that this too shall pass. Yeah, failing absolutely sucks. It sucks when you can't get into a conclusion that you ideally want to. We all know that feeling. But if you can, even for a moment, that remind yourself that this feeling of failure is absolutely temporary, you are going to be okay. Okay. Now, getting back into some more interesting conversation. Recently, we were talking about a Hollywood scandal. I would say, an entertainment industry scandal that basically happened with the baby. And if you don't know who the baby is, well, he is one of the most amazing rappers out there right now, but he's facing so much controversy because he made some very actually a very homophobic and very, anti-inclusive comments, I would say, at a concert, very insensitive comments that could have hurt a lot of people, right? And now apparently the consequences of his actions is that the baby, Lollapalooza, I don't know if you've heard of it, but it is one of the most biggest US music festivals, and the baby was supposed to be performing at this, right? But guess what? Apparently the baby is dropped by the US music festival Lollapalooza, and yeah, that's just crazy because he was supposed to be a part of the amazing lineup at the music festival, but apparently he's been dropped or he's been let go of because of the comments that he made about people with HIV and also the gay community. So the Chicago Festival tweeted that Lollapalooza was founded based on diversity, based on inclusivity and respect and love, and that the baby is no longer going to be performing. That to me is crazy. That's such a huge consequence that he had to face. I myself think that it's fair enough because he did make some very homophobic. He actually condemned for homophobic and derogatory commentary that he made about HIV and people of the LGBTQ community. So I'm glad that that he has to face these consequences, because it reminds all of us that with negative actions comes negative consequences. So he wrongly claimed that HIV and other sexually transmitted diseases would make you die in 2 or 3 weeks. That's another comment that he has been making, and that to me is just not okay. That community is also a part of. They're also human beings, and there's already so much taboo with regards to the HIV community, and we can't have celebrities coming out here and spreading misinformation and false information with regards to this. So yeah, I just think that I'm glad that Lollapalooza decided to drop the baby as a consequence to his action. Very good. I believe that that's something that he deserves. It's good to know that celebrities aren't okay with this kind of commentary. Celebrities aren't okay, or the entertainment industry is finally saying no to derogatory commentary and homophobic commentary or whatnot, right? So I think it's perfect that Lollapalooza actually dropped out the baby. I want to know what you think. Again, do you still think that whatever comments that he makes is just for humor's sake and it's just a joke, and that people are too sensitive these days? Or do you believe that the baby actually, the comments he made is actually harmful? Which is what I believe. You could have a different opinion. That's completely fine. Make sure that you let me know by calling me up on 07852 or make sure that you leave a comment down below as well, because we do have a lot of interesting things to talk about. And I want you to be a part of the show. I want you to go ahead and let me know what you're thinking. Call me up. Even though the show is about to end, actually, but even though, despite the show ending, we are here for you 24/7, 365. All you gotta do is head on over to our social media. That is Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. I feel like I'm missing something, but all social media platforms, we go as Relax Radio. If at any point of the day you think that you want to talk to us about something, if you want to share your thoughts and opinions, go ahead and do that by calling us or sending us a direct message or an inbox message on our social media. With that being said, it's about that time that I head on out of here. When I come back, though, we do have so many more interesting things to talk about. We do have a lot more shows happening, so make sure that you keep yourself updated with what's happening here at Relax Radio. Because, like I always say, what's most important to us is you. So go ahead, get on board the journey with us here at Relax Radio, because we love every single one of you. Okay. With that being said, it's your girl Jamie signing out. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. So make sure that you keep it tuned right here on Relax Radio.